Yo, beautiful people, this Nate here.
This Kev.
And yo, we are Games Music Life. This is the Games Music Life podcast, episode 314.
Sound like it.
All right, if it's not, we'll just put it in post-production.
Nah,
it's
the audio sound like it sounds about real 314.
314-ish?
Yeah, 314-ish.
All right,
How you doing, man?
I'm good, bro. How are you?
Hey, man, cold.
It is.
Very, very, man, listen, weather took a sharp decline.
It did.
In the dead of October. You know what I mean?
It's pumpkin spice season, man.
It was 78 degrees yesterday.
Yeah, it was 78. It is what, 40 today?
Yeah, woke up, it was in the 40s, and I think the high is 56 today.
Yes.
High is 52 tomorrow.
And it feels it out there.
Yeah, like that's where we're stuck. So, you know what I'm saying? Get your flannels out.
Yeah.
I'm ironing out my sweatsuits, man. You know what I'm saying? Busting them out
Hold
the
on,
package.
you did say that. Are you really ironing sweatsuits?
No, absolutely.
Okay, I was about to say
you know what I'm saying? Like, just to, you know what I'm saying, give you the feeling.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
right,
Got
okay.
the flannels, you know what I'm saying? Oversized flannels. I was about to go get me a little apple crisp macchiato. You know what I mean? Feeling real fallish. The tans is in full effect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, the fall line is here, man.
Whew, man, I ain't gonna lie, I do love it, man. Like,
Yeah.
cause the fall you get the freshest.
You do.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You
you
do.
can layer properly. You know what I
Yes.
mean? You could really get your stuff off.
Hoodie game is on point. I mean, the
Yes.
summer hoodie is different than the regular hoodies.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
summer hoodie's not a thing. Like summertime, it get to a point. It's so hot, brother. Listen, t-shirts and shorts is about all you can manage. Bro.
I'll never know, Kev. Like I got to the point in life where I can control the temperature of the climate of my own world, and that's what I did.
inside. But sometimes you gotta go outside.
You don't have to.
Nah, you gotta go outside, man. Like the barbecue going
Yeah,
on.
that's
or something.
true. Yeah.
And even outside that, man, the kids they got a soccer game. That
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Or you gotta take them to the pool. It's
Yeah, oh,
birthday
man.
parties galore.
Bro,
Brother, I've been meaning to ask you this for a long time, man. How do you navigate that?
I don't. My wife does, and I just have to go.
Nah,
I'm
saying-
literally the fourth kid there.
But even beyond that, though,
Yeah.
like man,
It's
like,
hard. It's hard.
It's a lot of birthday parties.
It is.
man.
It's a lot of birthday parties. Shoot, then you got to think about you throw in a party like a adult party where the
Yeah.
kids are invited, like it'd be in-laws or something, where
Yeah.
I gotta go. It's constant, bro. It's like, we talk about marriage all the time, and the thing that people need to realize is 90% of marriage is doing things you don't want to do.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
100%.
And like, especially with kids. And like a lot of it I don't want to do. And Shrita just navigates all that, bro. I just have to show up.
Good
but
one.
no, it sucks.
That's a good
It
one.
does suck. Like, especially when you go, and I mean, you can attest to this, when you go to a cookout and it really ain't something you can eat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I know
Yeah,
you
it
can
ain't
understand
really,
that.
Yeah, it ain't really hitting
Yeah,
like that.
like you
Yeah,
go
yeah,
and it's like,
yeah.
man, like who gonna be there? You know what I'm saying? That's always
Yeah.
the black person question whenever a cookout's happening. Who all gonna be there?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
the
who
party,
cooked what?
The tone of the party might
Yeah.
be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, yeah.
So yeah, no, I don't navigate that to answer
But
your question.
Nah, like all them birthday parties, man. Like,
It sucks.
bruh, yeah, it start hitting you.
Well,
upside.
I gotta remember that part of it is my problem. I mean, it's my fault because some of my kids have birthdays in the summer too.
Yeah,
You know?
no, but that's not. It's not even the fact that the birthday parties are, you know what I'm saying, that they exist. It's like that's great, but it's the fact that like, so you got your kids or whatever. So you know what I'm saying, the people show up for your kids' birthday parties, but now you got to show up for them kids' birthday
Oh,
parties.
yeah,
and then some more kids' birthday
Yeah.
parties, and then they say, no, it's like every week, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And you can't miss them.
it's all, you know. For me, every year is Khaleesi's birthday is the hardest one.
It's a lot of birthdays.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
because
right there.
you know and Khaleesi's a lot of family members, as we know,
Yeah.
and a lot of friends that'll come. But the part that's hard for me is in the summertime. Shrita will always go all out for her birthday.
Yeah.
Like hell, you came this year. I was putting together a pool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know
Yeah.
where that pool's at? It's at my in-laws' house now. I gave it away.
Nice.
I never got it put together, but she had it in her mind that she wanted to have a pool there. So that's the hardest one for me.
Yeah.
But really, like we realized, bro, birthday parties for kids literally stick to these three things. I mean, anybody who has kids, it's summer, especially summertime parties, kids like hot dogs.
Yeah.
Don't be trying to get this big elaborate spread or anything like that.
Kids don't want to eat.
They don't want to eat.
don't
They just
care
want to have
about it.
snacks. Okay. 2, have some music playing. Because kids say the most outlandish things and then it'll be uncomfortable conversations. Have some music playing, all right? And then the third thing, have a hard stop time, all right?
Yeah.
Just have a window of when it's going to be, whether it be your house, whatever, or even be at a destination. Just have a hard stop. I'm Martin. I will kick people out.
Hey,
Certain
got
people
to.
linger. I think every year for the birthdays, you and Toy stick around and we talk. But other than that, everybody's got to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to go. You get a goodie bag. And when the goodie bags are getting handed out, that's pretty much
means,
like
yeah, it's wrap
it's
it up
over.
time.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like you got to
yeah.
go.
This is a parting gift,
Yeah,
you know what
party.
I
Like,
mean?
yeah, you got to go. This is a gift for you to leave.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But no, it's just, summertime is whatever. But get into the fall season, bro. This is my favorite time of the year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can look outside. It's kind of dreary out there, but I love natural light. So that's coming in very well. Pause.
Yeah.
But yeah, like this is the time. Pumpkin spice. Have you adopted the pumpkin spice?
I had a pumpkin spice beverage.
Okay.
A couple weeks ago or whatever. I'm not gonna hold you like I wasn't blown away. I was not blown away.
What did you have?
I think I had the little pumpkin spice joint from Starbucks or whatever. We
Starbucks
was
is
off
overrated.
diet or whatever. So Toy wanted to get some Starbucks. I was like, you know what, man? I always hear the hype about the pumpkin spice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see what the hype is about. It was a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah. It is
a little bit of a letdown.
Too much spice.
Yeah,
You know
I
what
don't
mean?
know. Like, first of all, like, man, it tastes like weird sweet potato. Like, man, give me sweet potato spice. How about that?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
just take this because that's the thing that's different because sweet potato doesn't have the spice to it.
Yeah.
It actually is sweet.
Well, and sweet potato does have like cinnamon and nutmeg, so it does have some spice to it.
Yeah, but not as much.
But it's the spices like how I like them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? They complement each other. I don't like pumpkin pie. Tastes like, you know what I'm saying, like off-brand sweet potato pie. You feel me?
Right.
So it's like,
Right, like pumpkin pie wants to be sweet potato pie if it grew up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like I don't want it. Like it tells me a lot. If I go to a party and you have pumpkin pie, I'm looking at you differently. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You know what I mean? It's like, man, come on, what we doing? Like, man, you ain't had it. There was the sweet potato, the yams that was was missing.
You didn't get that recipe from grandma?
Yeah. Like and like pumpkin pie seems like it's made out of necessity, where sweet potato pie feel like it's made out of love. You know what I'm saying?
That might be the truth.
Yeah,
that might be the reason why.
The pumpkin pie was born out of, you know what I'm saying, you carved the pumpkin up for Halloween or whatever. Now, you know what I'm saying, you just got this pumpkin. You got to do something. Like, you know what I'm saying, when you carve it up, you got to scrape the guts. So it's either throw that away or throw it in a pie. Right? But that tell you, you know what I'm saying, how good it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because what else? What other recipes are pumpkins used for? Ain't no pumpkin fries.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't no yams. Ain't no candy yams or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Mashed sweet, like has mashed. Ain't no mashed pumpkin getting served.
True. Pumpkin's only seasonal too.
Yeah.
Sweet potato pie, you get them all year round.
Honestly, bro, if pumpkins weren't a part of the Halloween tradition, bro, like I don't think pumpkin will really have a place. It's like that.
This is pumpkin's Christmases right now.
Yeah,
like once this is over, it's a wrap.
Think about like what was the things that like they show you around Thanksgiving? Like, man, it'd be like the little horn thingy or whatever. I forget what it's called. And then like all the fall kind of fruits and stuff be laid out,
squash and all that.
Like, first of all, I forget what the little cone thing is. I'm gonna send it. You can put it up here.
Okay.
But it's like a little cone thing, man. They be showing it all the stuff. Like, first of all, nobody eats none of that. All right, that's why it's decoration. You understand what I'm saying?
It's like cranberry sauce.
Yeah,
although
actually, I bang some cranberry sauce now. Though, you know what I'm saying? Respect Pond name. Respect Pond name on the cranberry sauce, brother. On that turkey. Ooh, because first of all, and why? Man, we going off onto the tangent, but it's fall time, man.
Yeah.
Like we gotta express our feelings on the fall.
Yeah.
Whose idea was it for turkey to be the centerpiece of Thanksgiving, brother?
We got rid of that a long time ago.
Yeah, it's like I feel like a lot of us in the black community have kind of let go of that tradition. Like, man, listen, turkey low key trash.
It's trash. I was about to say, it put you to sleep.
I'd rather have just a couple chickens. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
Well, that's when you start thinking about it. People started like deep frying turkeys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like people was burning down their cribs or exploding.
It was so mid.
Yeah,
like, now,
turkey is mid.
Pops be smoking the turkey, and like he got it figured out. His turkey be hitting. Like,
look how much doctoring he got to do.
Yeah, I mean, he got the injector. He injecting it with the butter and all the seasons. Yeah. Like he going 1,000. But
at that point, is it still a turkey?
It is, and listen, and it busts. Like that turkey be banging or whatever. Okay. But it's like, man, I remember them days like having like sliced turkey, like traditional kind of.
It was trash.
And it looked good though. That's the problem too.
I never thought it looked good. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Maybe because my mom, she used to make a turkey, bro. It was so dry, and like we had to eat it.
It was so dry.
It was so dry. The minute we got,
man, it's like eating cardboard.
Oh, it was bad, man. That's when we got married. We had our own tradition.
You gotta drown that. Like honestly, that's where I learned to like cranberry. It's like, man, the cranberry kind of save it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You put like if you don't want to have to drown the turkey out in gravy, bro. You put the cranberry on it and boom, boom. You know what I mean? You got something going on now.
Yeah.
But the turkey by itself, horrible.
Yeah. Turkey is complete mid. Do you like ham though?
You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like we were having this conversation earlier. I told my wife, like, man, I think we finna skip that ham too. That ham kind of made itself, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we honestly, man, I'd rather have some brisket.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Who's cooking all that?
Huh? Listen, brisket not hard. Yeah.
Okay.
Brisket not hard to cook, man. But like some pork shoulder, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd rather low key. Substitute the barbecue meats.
Oh yeah, no, I feel you.
Than the turkey, because that turkey mid. The ham be good. Like here's the problem with the ham for Thanksgiving. Honestly, bro,
How's ham catching such a stray right now?
I'm saying here be the problem. Like ham is good if you're like going somewhere and they have it, you could just get a slice or two or whatever, and boom, you know what I'm saying? You can enjoy it right there in the moment. It's cool. Where it becomes a problem is, man, have you ever overbought the ham and then you just got a bunch of ham left over?
And it's expensive too.
It's expensive.
Oh yeah.
And buddy, you throwing that away? Like,
no, we're not. We're turning that into sandwiches. We're doing it all.
Smoothies,
listen,
day
ham
three,
smoothies.
Day 3, you over that ham. You're like, I want another piece of this.
We bumped into a great conversation. Yeah. So how long do you keep Thanksgiving food in the fridge? How long do you eat it? Yeah,
about 3 days.
Listen, you people that do it for a week, you're savages. All right.
Yeah.
After the third day, throw that crap out. Yeah. All right. I mean, first day, all right, cool. Second day, you pushing it. Third day, get as much as you can, and that's it. Throw that crap out to the fourth day. Get it out of there, bro. I'm sick of it.
Or freeze it. You could freeze it.
Nah.
The meats. Pause. You could freeze the meats. And you'll be all right. But bro, I've run into that twice now. Where we bought a ham. And it's like, man, we had the festivities, had a bunch of people over. You know what I'm saying? We eat, we have a good time or whatever. And as the host, you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm encouraging people, please take as much of this food as you possibly can, because it is just me and my wife in this vicinity. Like, we're not going to be able to eat no whole bunch of leftovers. It's just us two. People never do. I don't understand. Like, honestly, you could take all of it. I don't. It's fine. Like, if I have a taste for it, I can make it again. And like, otherwise, I'm gonna just have to throw it away. If y'all actually eat it, I don't really care. You can take it. But you know what I'm saying? So then you just end up with a whole bunch of ham. Yeah, it sound good, make a ham sandwich or whatever. But first of all,
nah, you can't.
Odds are it's a whole lot more fire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get to that mac and cheese before I get to this ham. Like, and if I had a mac and cheese, I ain't gonna want a ham sandwich. I don't care nothing about that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So then you end up looking like a week later, you're like, man, this ham can't be no good at this point. So I gotta toss it. I done spent $120.
Yo, ham's expensive. And they always mark up the price. It's like on Valentine's Day when roses get marked up.
That's like, when they make their profit. You know what I'm saying? That's what that funds the rest of the year.
Yeah, because we used to go get it from Honey Baked Hams. They would already have a slice and everything, so you wouldn't have to cook it. Yep. But yeah, that's not cheap.
About $120.
Easy.
$150. You know what I'm saying, for that ham. But okay, so now let me ask you this: Are you hosting this year?
My wife hasn't told me yet.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what the plan is. But we always end up having it at the crib.
Yeah.
So
I know
whether or not people are going to come over, I'm not sure.
See, I have a. So me and my wife have been, and if we need to bleep or cut anything here, we're good. But we're gonna have this conversation on the pod right now.
Okay.
Me and my wife have been having this conversation because we will probably host.
Okay.
As it stands right now, we do plan to host, and typically we will invite our parents out. So I invite my mother and father, my sister, and my grandmother. I invite them all out because my mom has made it clear that she will no longer cook for Thanksgiving. She has let go of this tradition. Her children are grown.
Okay.
She is done.
Okay.
So and then Latoya will invite, you know what I'm saying, her parents and her grandparents as well. So we typically will end up hosting there. Well, then we started thinking about, like, okay, there are going to be a couple of people out there that aren't necessarily going to be able to do Thanksgiving for themselves, but you know what I'm saying, that older generation now is starting to back out. You know what I'm saying? They're starting to, you know what I'm saying, put the utensil down. They ready to hand down the traditions.
Okay.
So I'm kind of thinking about that, like, well, there's going to be a couple of, you know what I'm saying, members out there that, they're probably going to need a place to get a plate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, mind you, as I was kind of considering this, man, I was like, they're welcome here, but we do live mighty far.
You think that carries more plate? Thanksgiving plate, people will travel.
Listen, but then I ended up thinking about it. I was like, I wonder if Nadir knows that there is a good chance that
because my house is closer,
that this may end up becoming his responsibility.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this: you know me probably better than a lot of people in this world know.
I do.
Okay,
I do.
I don't care. Okay.
Yeah.
If they have to go to McDonald's, there's a reason why McDonald's is open.
Yeah.
There's a reason why. Well, first of all, to answer your question, because we share this, our wives share the same grandparents, that takes 90% of it off the board for me. So if they're coming here,
well, now that's where it actually gets a little tricky, because there are parties that may influence that it end up
so what you're saying
closer
is
to your neck of the woods. So what I'm saying to you is, like, hey, don't be surprised if your house turned into the spot, now I won't be there. I would love to be there with you, brother. You
That's
know,
okay.
I would love to pull up.
I know.
In years past, I have. Before we started hosting,
right?
You know what I'm saying? In years past, I've definitely pulled up. I go to my parents' house, pull up on y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know, make the rounds.
I knew. Once you guys got out here, it was a wrap.
Once my mom decided to hang them up.
Oh yeah. That's a big point.
That is a big point. Then it was kind of like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Listen, my mom is a complete proponent. She's like, listen, y'all ain't got to host neither. We could just go out to dinner. I'm like, for me, it feels a little blasphemous. I'm like, I look forward to the macs and cheese.
Oh, very, very much so.
But you know what I'm saying? That may end up happening eventually.
But thanks for the heads up.
But as I was thinking about the logistics, I was like, I could see, and there may be other parties that are coming in town from away.
We may need to bleep this.
Yeah. There may be other parties involved, and I'm like, ooh, I could actually see that becoming the spot very quickly. And if it does, then you know that there may also
Okay, here's the thing.
When it rains, it pours is what I'm trying to say.
Okay, I agree. I appreciate you saying that because I'm gonna tell you where my mind is going. All I keep hearing is dollar signs because that's what's going to happen is that now I got to fund this. Okay? And I know my wife because I know your wife and I know how that's going to be where they're going to over prepare. Yeah. So ultimately it's going to cost me a bunch more money.
Maybe not. But honestly, it's like, it really won't impact. I don't think the financial impact is going to,
it's going to make
how many hams you got to buy. But, you know what I'm saying? But
it's going to make for some good stories. Let me say that.
But I'm more so trying to prepare you mentally for the fact that, you know what I'm saying, what you might have thought was like, oh, me, my wife, my little kids that are here, maybe my big kids, they come on home, come hang out. We're going to have a nice, you know what I'm saying, little family.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I'm saying? It might, you know what I'm saying? You sprinkle in a little bit more, and then, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Some of the elders on your side as well. Listen. I don't know if some of the elders on your side have also decided to hang them up.
Yeah.
But then, you know what I'm saying? Now, wham, that ends up, you know what I'm saying? Some people might not have the situation to allow, you know what I'm saying, for them to host. It might not be ideal. So wham, they're not, logistically, I'm just telling you, it might get a little sticky for you this year, brother.
Well, thank you for telling me that. Keep your phone on, okay? If you look out and see the Camry outside, it's just me. All right? I'm just out here. Just came to say what's up,
man. It's a good meal waiting for you.
No doubt.
Here,
I'll just go over here and get sturdy on the couch for a little bit.
Football be playing, you know what I'm saying? Nice, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, exactly.
Ambiance galore, and always welcome out here.
Yeah, I know.
As we were getting into the mind frame of what to kind of expect this year for Thanksgiving, I was like, okay, we will plan, because also we wanted to make sure that the invitation was out there, hey, if you would like to, you know, you are welcome to be here. But as I got to considering the logistics, I was like, ooh, my guy might I might throw him a fair warning.
Yeah, no doubt. I appreciate that, bro. I do. And now I gotta we're gonna have a conversation.
Just keep that on your radar. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna have us a conversation. Dang, this Thanksgiving pumpkin talk went left, bro.
I mean, I'm just giving you things to take into consideration. You know what I'm saying? As we were considering it for our household, I had to do a solid by my guy and also take into consideration. Because I mean, we were trying to figure out, like, well, hey, maybe they might want to come out here, and we were like, no, I don't know if they want to travel that far. You know what I'm saying? And the older ones will probably be home. And I was like, they'll probably want to host themselves.
The Carpenters
as well.
come through thick. We're a posse, bro.
Hey, listen, man. We got the space.
I know you do. Trust me. I know the space. When Uncle Ice say, I know you got it.
So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's always welcome. But but then as those wheels got to turn, I was like, ooh.
Yeah. That +1 can turn to +15 quick,
real quick.
And
you know what I'm saying. And when it rains, it pours. It's like there's a couple key players in there.
Yeah, we're gonna have this pod offline. Okay, we're gonna continue this conversation.
Might wanna just navigate.
Oh boy, the beauties of marriage. Man.
Yeah, man.
Boy.
Family and fellowship, brother. You know what I mean? It's weird being at that point now in life where, the things that we once thought were reserved for, we've moved into that spot of the generation before us now, where it's like, all right,
we are the parents now.
Yeah, we're the water bearers a little bit
Yes.
now. You know what I'm saying? Not that the generation before us is on light duty by any means or whatever, but their responsibilities have just changed.
Yeah.
Now they are, you know,
We hold the torch.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying
torch.
now is their turn to just play with their grandkids and
Yeah.
you know, pass down the wisdom and all that kind of stuff. And
Yeah.
you know, I love that for them.
Yeah.
But you
I don't
know,
love it for me.
sneaks up on you.
Yeah, I don't love it for me. I got to be honest with you. I want to be a kid again. Right?
Yeah, youth is wasted on the young.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 1,000%. Youth is 100% wasted on the young.
Yeah.
So
yeah, man. But shoot, I'm just thankful that you're letting Thanksgiving breathe this year. I'm just thankful you're even acknowledging it, and I think you kind of were forced to.
Yeah.
Because now.
because now it's like it's something I actually have to like plan for. Like this is. Brother, like having to plan for Halloween. Now, I will say I was a little bit surprised when my wife was like, "Hey, do you want to skip Halloween this year?" I was like, I mean, I didn't necessarily think about it. She's like, "Well, we got to buy all this candy, and it's getting kind of cold."
Oh, you're not gonna pass out candy?
She's
You're
kind
gonna
of
pass
content.
out candy.
She's kind of content.
Y'all don't want to. Y'all don't want to.
Yeah, that's how I felt.
You don't want to be the house that like, you know what I mean?
I was like, because that's what I was like. It's like it's kind of an opportunity for us to, you know what I'm saying, just see the neighbors.
Yeah,
and, you know what I'm saying.
Well, the kids come by. You
build some goodwill.
Do the kids a solid and be the house that passes out the full size candy bars, bro.
Yeah, maybe. You know what I'm saying. So it's like, you kind of build that goodwill.
Here's the beauty you guys have from being all the way out here, though, is like you won't have any stragglers from just the inner city coming out.
Well, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah,
well, there it is.
You know what I mean? But
they come in droves in my
I don't really care. Listen, once the candy's gone, it's gone.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I'll leave a sign out.
Yeah, and I don't want it. So
I'll leave a sign out, like a drive-through that had a broken frost machine. No more candy.
No more candy.
That's
Sorry,
it.
man.
Lights out.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't knock on the door. It's over.
Man, you missed your turn, man. And what I will say, it goes a lot faster than I thought. Like as a kid, I felt like trick or treat went on for like hours and hours. It's literally like an hour and a half.
Oh, very much so. A very small window.
90 minutes.
Do you grill the kids, the older kids? When they come?
I just give them the candy.
Nah, if you ain't dressed up, you can't just come to my door and like be your costume as an 8th grader talking about, can I get some candy? No.
Yeah, nah.
And you gotta say trick or treat. I want you to dance for this. All right. Like you're gonna add, like you're not getting this. All right?
I just wait.
You just give it out.
I just give the candy. Like, listen, you came looking for candy. Here you go.
Yeah, okay. You're better than me. Maybe I'll follow your suit in that.
Well, honestly, because also you got to build up some goodwill with the older kids.
Yeah, that's true.
That way
because they'll be the ones that throw eggs at your crib.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So they remember, like, he cool. He all right. And he looked like he could fight. So.
And he had on Yeezy slides.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So he all right. You know what I'm saying? He was giving out the good candy. He gave it up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Building that goodwill. We built a rapport.
Yeah, rapport.
You know what I'm
You're
saying?
right. In life,
neighborhood.
later in life, that like in this stage, that's very important.
Yeah.
You gotta have that good
I gotta
rapport.
protect the property. You, know
definitely
one way
gotta
or
protect.
another. This, you can get the candy bar or the 4 pound. You know what I'm saying?
And we're moving on. Oh man! All right, what else is going on with you, bro?
Hey man, you know what I'm saying? Not much, moving and grooving, man. Just trying to get through it. I'm looking forward to fall. Not hoping. Word around town is that the winter is going to be real rough.
Really?
Yeah, we got an El Nino going on, so it's going. Oh man, something must be going wrong with my Buckeyes. I don't like that.
Really? Hold on.
Yeah, I'm getting a phone
on.
call, man. Yeah, we can turn it on, but. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, that's not great.
Oh, it's not great? Okay.
No, it's not great. Okay. But, you know what I mean? I'm hoping that we have a mild winter.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But
nothing like we did last year with that one day where it was like the Arctic was right in our backyard.
Yeah.
Like that was, I've never been that cold in my life.
We got the El Nino.
Did you get your snowblower yet? Huh? Did you get your snowblower yet?
Yeah.
Okay, so you prepared. You're ready to go.
Yeah, we're ready. We're ready to do that. But yeah. So, but other than that, man, you know what I'm saying? Life good. You know what I'm saying? Moving and grooving, man. Man, what's up with you, man? What you playing these days?
All right, so let's start like we always do. What we've been playing. What have you been playing? I've been playing Starfield.
Okay.
I still been playing Starfield.
Finally.
I'm about 22 hours in. I got to be honest though.
My guy's locked.
I'm locked in. I'm having a very good time with it. Now, with that being said, I was never a big Bethesda fan before, so I never played Fallout. No, that was you and Jay's jam.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm going in like blind, and I'm having a great time with it. The eyes on some of the characters still creep me out.
Yeah.
Like when it goes to like the cutscenes, but how you can influence stuff.
Yeah.
And how you can like make a decision and early in the game where to affect the later parts of the game. I think that's super fire. But then also just the attention to detail.
Yeah.
You know, I'm really enjoying in the game. I thought I'd be farther than what I am. The story seems okay, but as I get more into it, I don't think the story it's like secondary to what's going on, and I'm okay with that. But I'm having a great time with it. Yeah, that's it. Besides Starfield, that's all I've been playing.
Okay.
What about you?
I've been playing that Starfield when I can. I've not had a ton of
I know
time
school's kicking your
to
tail.
do any gaming or whatever. I wish I was able to get further. The other day, like, listen, it was matter of fact, it was Thursday. I looked up, I didn't have anything that I needed to get, or maybe it was Wednesday. I looked up, I didn't have anything I needed to get done. It was about 9 o'clock. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play Starfield.
Oh no, that's too late.
Listen, I'm sitting there playing, man. By 10 o'clock, I'm playing the game, man. I realized, like, man, I'm like laying on my side a little bit with the controller over here. I was like, all right, yeah, it's probably time for me to just call it. First of all, I don't know if it's this that I'm an old man or my late nights have just shifted to me taking a nap and then being up in the late night. Because it's like, I'm at that point now. I get up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning every day or whatever, and you don't. Psychologically, I don't think that we really think about how that impacts us. So you be wondering, like, why am I tired? It ain't but 10 o'clock. Man, I used to be able to kick it till 2 o'clock in the morning. But that's because you were sleeping in until 10 o'clock in the morning, brother.
That's a fact.
But if you're getting up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, like, you've had a full day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're done.
You exhausted everything that you can. 10 o'clock, it's about right that you're crashing.
Yeah.
So,
So you was falling asleep playing the game?
Oh, yeah. I was falling asleep.
Status.
Yeah,
I love it.
I mean, I was leaned over, like, trying to still play. I don't know if you ever try to play games sideways, but you be looking like, I can't do this. Like,
Well, I tell you, and Starfield is one of those games I can't play on my Steam Deck. I want it to look good.
Yeah.
So, and I want to play it on my gaming rig. So sitting at a computer desk, it's not the best thing to do when you're tired.
Yeah.
You got to be at, alert. I'm playing with controller and mouse versus keyboard and mouse. I'm sure you're doing the same.
Yeah.
But Starfield is one of those games I want to try to keep pay attention to.
I will say, it looks better on the Xbox.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So download on Xbox, and it does do cross-platform save, so you'll pick up your same game.
Yeah, I do like that.
Rolling.
I like that. I like the cloud save. That is super dope. I think that's Xbox's claim to fame.
It's weird, man.
Yeah.
That it does look better on Xbox.
Why does it look better on Xbox?
I don't know what's up. Like, it's smoother. I don't get nearly as many frame drops on, and it just looks better. It just runs better altogether on Xbox.
They said it was optimized pretty well on Xbox.
Yeah.
So that's probably what it came down to.
But I'm like, man, why the PC port? Come on, man. Like,
Right.
why y'all do us like this, man?
Oh, no 2K? You ain't playing 2K? You ain't
I've
about
never
to do
bought 2K. I didn't buy it. I
Are
told
gonna-
you.
I know. You staying on business.
It ain't that. I just don't have any time to play, and I don't know, man. It just I'm watching some of the 2K creators, like one of the creators I watch pretty regularly before is Carlos Story or whatever.
Okay.
And man, like, I realized, man, videos really ain't making no noise, brother.
Really?
But it's because, man, they took away the excitement of, chance in the packs. It's like, listen, now you just buy the cards or whatever.
That's corny.
And and honestly, what they should have done is, like, man, let us grind for the best cards now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Give us a reason to play. Like, and then that would be something. But you know what I'm saying? They just want to make money.
I have to think they're going to bring that back.
No, I think it was regulatory that they couldn't do that anymore.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah, I think loot boxes or whatever, not in the U.S. but like around the globe or whatever.
I mean, it was gambling.
Yeah, exactly.
So I get it, but so that means it affected Madden too, which is probably why Madden's not as big as it used to be either. Well, Madden's just trash, but
yeah, I do think that the pack market or whatever, the way in that inception or whatever, it got considered gambling, and that meant that minors were gambling or whatever.
Ah, okay.
So it had to go away. So now it's you literally just buying the product that you want. So which, you know what I'm saying, puts it in line. So
okay.
Yep.
But no, I haven't played. I've bought it, of course.
You didn't play at all?
I've not fired it up.
Lil
I've
Nadir
not seen
firing it up.
Oh yeah, Nadir's getting it in.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I've technically had 2K played on my Xbox when he was home last weekend.
Wow.
Yeah. So
he really is fired up.
Oh yeah. But as far as me playing it, nah. My profile is there. I have 0 hours played on it.
Yeah. Same.
We gotta find some more time, bro, as far as to play. Because I tell you one thing I do miss is playing zombies.
Yeah.
I want to play that again because I had a good time playing that.
I just miss playing video games, man. I'm not gonna hold you.
Hey, that's
man.
why I tell the kids, bro. Don't be in so rush to be an adult, man. It's a trap.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a trap.
You constantly think about all the stuff that you're gonna do, and only realize, like, man, you're gonna do what you can.
Oh,
all right, because
right.
And this is what else I realized. Like, so I pulled up on you yesterday.
Yeah.
My you know what I'm saying, buddy.
Oh man, I gotta show you the video. of that too.
Buddy hit me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? he want to see the car. I'm like, brother, I've had this car since you were born. I don't know how you missed it, but all right, yeah, I'll pull up. So you know what I'm saying? But you saw how quickly I had to get out of there.
Oh yeah, no, you definitely got out of there. You definitely ripped cord very quickly.
I pulled up like, here you go. Here you go,
all
buddy.
right. We did it.
Yeah, like, all right, here you go. All right, now I gotta go because you know why? I had to get home. I had enough of a window to cut my grass before it got super cold out.
Yeah,
my grass was looking rough. It was it's just a bad situation all around. Like, listen, The activity on my phone, it's going bad. This is
up?
not good, man.
What's going on, man? At this point, you might need to answer it.
Like I know what's going on.
Okay.
But yeah, that's not
I
great.
haven't looked yet. All right.
Yeah. It's not. It was 10 zip. It was 10 zip in the second quarter. It's not.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
it's early though.
It's early, but I kneh why the person was calling would be FaceTiming us. You know what I'm saying? There was a group of us that he FaceTimed, and I knew what it was that he wanted.
Well, avoid it at all costs.
Yeah.
Avoid it at all costs.
Yeah.
No, you're right, man. Being an adult sucks. I knew when you said you sat down at 9 o'clock to play a video game, it was a wrap. All right, so video games is pretty much a dead thing right now.
Yeah,
you're busy. I'm only playing Starfield an hour or two a week. So
I'm gonna tell you what else is a dead thing, man. I hate to say it, brother. I hate to say it. I mean, you might be rolling a little differently, man. But man,
sneakers.
No, sneakers been dead.
Okay.
Even though now I've ventured out. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy I did.
I'm glad you did. Got you some NBs.
Got some NBs, and I'm gonna get some more because I did enjoy that.
Okay.
And the price right.
Yeah. Colors is nice.
You know what I'm saying?
New Balance got a good thing going right now.
They do. And you know what I'm saying? Since Yeezy has gone away,
they'll be back.
Yeah. It look like. Well, now I don't know.
True.
Jay doesn't live in real life.
I don't know what's up with
I don't know what's up with Mans, but he don't live in reality. But now I'm gonna tell you what, man. Podcast is dead. When's the last time you listened to Roy and Maul, brother? I loved Roy and Maul. I don't know why I stopped listening. I do know why I stopped listening.
Why'd you stop listening?
Academic live stream is probably the best entertainment out right now.
I think we just shifted to a better. It's not entertaining anymore. Like I think Roy and Maul hit a peak where it's no longer new.
Yeah.
So when I started, I'm left with wondering. Like I don't care what they think. Like I'm at a point where I don't really care people's reactions.
Yeah.
I don't really care about even with sports radio. Like the journalism went out the window.
Yeah, I don't watch First Take and all that.
I don't watch none of that. I don't watch any. I don't care about anyone's takes.
Yeah,
you want to have a conversation about sports, we can have it.
Yeah,
but I don't really care, and I think that's what happened with Rory and Maul.
But how does Ak have the best product on the street right now?
Because Ak is so off the cuff.
Yeah,
man.
I guess because he give it up.
He does.
You know
he does, and he's not afraid to talk about himself.
Yeah,
like I think with some of these podcasts, they give you a version of what they want you to think or want you to see, I should say. Yeah. Because I will say though, like Nori had Memphis Bleak on the other day, and I thought about watching it, but 3 hours is too much of a commitment. Yeah. I cannot give you 3 hours of my time. Pause.
Yeah, it's tough.
I can't. So I get little snippets and from that, but I don't know. I don't really listen to podcasts like that anymore.
Yeah, man. And like it's tough though, but like bro, like I found that like when I'm driving, like I'll drive to work, man, I usually listen to academics live streams. First of all, them joints be like 3, 4, 5 hours. So it's like, man, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of content to get me through the trip to work, the trip home. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like when I'm getting ready or whatever, I can just throw that on real quick. And he's going to be on there giving it up. Lots of good jokes, man. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you never know what'll happen. I mean, the clip I saw when he got smacked in the head with an egg. Like, you never know what's going to happen.
Never know what's going to happen. And beyond that, though, too, is just like, man, what I kind of realized, and this is where Joe Budden was good, but he also kind of told the line. You know what I mean? Like, they be so worried about, like, keeping their industry connections and friendships or whatever. They be too scared to give it up. Yeah. Act really give it up. Like, if it's, like, if he don't like you, he's definitely giving you 1,000%. And even if he does like you, man, and it just wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It wasn't your best ever, he gonna give it up there too. Yeah. Just talking about the state of the culture. He ain't worried about being friends with the rappers.
Because I know he did the live stream for Drake's album.
Yeah.
I know he was heartbroken over that.
He like, listen, now that's the only person I don't think he could be objective about. And I think that he likes that him and Drake now have a you know what I'm saying, a friendly relationship or whatever. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I will say during that live stream, I don't know if it was just benefit of the doubt. He'd been up for probably 14 hours waiting for that album to drop and then streaming it. It kind of sounded like he kind of looked like he was kind of listening to it, and then, you know, so he's kind of forcing himself to be like, this is, okay.
I can see the vision.
This is,
it's going to grow on me. We'll talk about that Drake album later. Because I was hoping Toy was here. I wanted to hear her thoughts on it too.
She hasn't listened to it yet.
Oh, she hasn't?
That
tells me everything I need to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, baby just in a different space now.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's what that goes back to where I'm gonna ask you later about Drake, because I think but you will talk about it when we get to that.
Yeah.
All right, man. So sports. Dame Lillard finally got traded to the Milwaukee Bucks. Yeah. I did not see that coming. Yeah. Who got the better end of that?
I don't think any team really. You know the team that actually got better? You know who won in that trade?
Who?
Boston.
Yeah,
Boston got better in getting Drew Holiday.
They got Drew because they basically that's the
They filled the gap that Marcus Smart
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
And also got a defender that they need. Drew Holiday's a good player. He's young too.
Yeah, exactly. You know? Yeah. He's a glue guy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, like that's what I don't think Milwaukee got much better getting Dame.
You don't think so?
The problem is that Dame is like, have you ever known Dame to be a great defender?
Oh no, he's not a good defender.
He's a turnstile, like the rest of, you know what I'm saying, a lot of the elite guards out here. Kyrie's a turnstile, Steph's a turnstile. You know what I'm saying? Like an offensively great point guard really can't give much on the defensive end.
The pick and roll is gonna be crazy with him and Giannis. Giannis is probably one of the better role guys in the league, and Dame is gonna we never seen Dame play with a good player yet.
I mean, we had all right. So I put it to you like this: when the NBA Top 50 list came out and Dame made that list, he was probably the only player that people were like, "What?"
Because he's played on bad teams.
It don't matter, man.
Well, I'll tell you what. See, I agree with you on that part. All right, but I do think that the reason why Milwaukee got better is Chris Middleton is now the third option on that team. He's not asked to do much other than to go out there and just score and play one-on-one. Yeah. And I think that it'll benefit him. When he was asked to be the guy, he got to
stay healthy.
He do. But last year was a weird year for him. Before he got hurt last year, he was pretty consistent. Yeah. You know, it was a contract year though.
Milwaukee never had a chance last year.
No, they didn't. Well, because Giannis was hurt.
So Giannis didn't get hurt till pretty much the end of
well, I'm saying
he was fine
when you ask more out of Chris Middleton.
Yeah,
that's never a good thing.
Yeah, I
think I like Boston's move with getting Drew Holiday. I don't like that they gave up their size.
I didn't like that they gave up Robert Williams. I liked him for the Celtics, whatever. But I mean,
he stays hurt though.
I think exactly. I think that they'll be all right, man. They've got a good chance to get some more solid players in there, and they'll be okay.
So hold on, are you penciling in Boston coming out of the West? Coming out of the East.
Coming out of the East. I gotta wait and see what the product is on the floor. I gotta see what the 76ers are gonna end up looking like after Daryl Morey's lies.
After Daryl Morey's lies. How did they get out of that? What's gonna happen with the Sixers?
Man, I don't know.
Your boy Harden got to get it together. Like I'm about to sell all my James Harden stock.
Yeah, but you know what though? Here's the problem though. It's like he's not wrong. Like once you heard his side of it or whatever, and like how the contracts, like Daryl Morey kind of messed him over on the contracts. Like I am a firm believer. If you give a person your word, you keep it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I am a firm believer in that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like there's a point of respect that has to happen, that if I give you my word on something and you know, like the expectation is that now if you tell me like, hey, listen, man, this is what I'm going to try to do. I can't make any promises or guarantees. Okay, fine. I respect that. I can make a sound decision. You know what I'm saying, according to that. But if you tell me you're going to do something, this is what's going to happen, and this is what I need to do in order to make this happen, and I do my end, and you don't hold up your part of the bargain, you're a scumbag.
No, I agree. I can't
really be mad at James Harden for that. The situation with the Nets, I don't know. I mean, I got it. I understood. It was a lot. It was a little bit of a circus going on there or whatever.
Very much so.
So, you know, whatever. I can forgive that, but
yeah,
I do wish that it's like, man, come on, like, can we just get the Houston James Harden back, man, when things are going good?
Well,
before the fat suit and all that,
because he did break a fat suit out. Yeah. He literally quit on 2 teams in less than 2 years.
He didn't quit on the Nets. He kept fighting while he's playing there. He wanted traded, but he kept putting the product on the floor. James Harden for a long time there. He was, because Kevin Durant and Kyrie were in and out. he was the best thing on the floor.
I just find it hard to believe that all 3 of those guys were on the same team and they didn't even make it to they didn't do anything. They got one playoff win?
Because they hardly were ever on the floor, all 3 together.
They always hurt.
So, yeah.
They were
or
always
just
hurt.
Something going, or Kyrie, you know what I'm saying? He had his thing going on.
I'll say this, man. All the trades or free agency that happened this offseason, we've entered a season of Shaq on the Celtics and a lot of players. Yeah. Like seeing Chris Paul in Golden State uniform, he looks like Gilly the Kid, man. Like I don't, and I like Chris Paul, man, and he's a great player. But what are we doing? He's not starting. Like I saw some the other day. Someone like, is he going to start? No.
They were talking about having Clay guard the 4. It was like, why are we doing this to Clay?
Yeah, what's going on? I mean, Clay's going to be. He's still coming off 2 big injuries as well.
Yeah,
but like a lot of these players, like I know, this is the first season going into the league. I don't know what's going to happen. Like the Phoenix Suns, I'm not really sold on them.
I like the Suns.
Do you?
I do like the Suns.
What do you like about them?
They built a pretty solid roster.
The West is going to be a bloodbath, though.
Listen, if Bol can be anything, it's going to be all right.
That's a big if, man.
Well, I mean, listen, I guess my question is always because it's like, well, why have all these other teams always given up on
Exactly.
Bobo? But because like when I see him on the floor, he actually looks pretty good. He's athletic. He's got a handle. He can shoot. You know what I'm saying? He's got you know what I mean? He's 7'3". There was no good way to say that.
Yeah. I was watching you to see how you're gonna get it off. I was like, how's he gonna get this off?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? He's tall.
Yeah.
He's lanky or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah. It seems like it should all be there or whatever, especially for the way that we look at Wemby. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It seems like Bobo should be spec upon name, but teams keep on giving up on him. Denver gave up on him for whatever reason. Then the Magic gave up on him. I don't know. Hopefully he can find a good fit in Phoenix.
Well, the thing about it is we're talking about all these teams, and the one team that we don't talk about.
Sorry, sucker 8 out of there.
Who? Oh yeah, they got rid of him real quick. They gave up on him. But the team that we're not talking about that we should be is the team that won a championship last year.
Denver.
You know,
they've been quiet. That's
they
the
have
reason why
been.
nobody's
Who
saying
did they
nothing.
lose though? They lost somebody this offseason. They lost a free agent. I mean, a bench player. Was it Bruce Brown? It was somebody else they lost that was big. But pause. So much movement has happened that I didn't even remember that Collins plays for Utah now.
Yeah.
That was in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And I saw him. That one that I did see they were playing on 2K, and I saw Collins. When did Collins get on Utah?
He been there for a second.
Has he?
Yeah.
This is his first year going there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then like I don't think Memphis gonna make no noise. Jaren Jackson Jr. just had surgery.
Yeah. Well, isn't Ja out for like 50 games or something?
Yeah, Ja's got the suspension to deal with, which maybe that works in their favor. I
Maybe.
don't know. Like that means like, you know, less
No,
wear
they
and
don't have
tear.
Dylan Brooks no more.
Yeah, this is true as well.
You know.
So yeah,
So the West is going to be like who's coming out of the West? Like, everybody's getting all hyped about the
probably
Lakers.
Denver,
You like
Denver or
Denver?
Phoenix.
Yeah.
I don't. The Lakers. I mean,
Listen,
who did they pick up? They actually made.
They got
a pretty good
Kristen
pickup.
Wood, and they got Turian Prince, whatever. They got a good bench, and they paid Austin Reeves a boatload of money.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
This is parity in the NBA that we needed.
they keep trying to sell us though on AD. Like AD's about to take the next.
No,
step
I'm gonna
forward.
tell you
Like,
when they show AD
AD's
in
about to be
the
hurt.
yeah, he's gonna be hurt. When they show AD in the weight room, like, man, it's just cause the inevitable. We know what's
Look,
gonna
he was
happen.
like, stop.
Yeah, like, stop doing that, bro. You're gonna get a hangnail. Like, stop, man. Then you're missing 50 games.
Yeah.
Talking about his goal is to play 80 games. Like, okay, that's always the
man.
goal,
Yeah,
but
right,
you've
it's
never
always
done that.
gold. You know what I mean?
Can Zion stay healthy?
I don't know. Zion, he looks like he's ready to play.
He always looks like he's ready to play for like
but
a month.
you know what I'm saying? But hey, listen, that child support, man, he might be ready to play for real. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Zion, what's this going to be? Zion's third year in the league?
I think this is his fourth.
Okay, so it's time to play for that rookie extension.
True.
So
yeah,
I can see Zion being on the floor. And honestly, when he was healthy last year, man, he was making
Oh,
noise.
dominant.
Yeah, he
Super
had
dominant.
them looking real good.
Oh man,
So,
he was like a man child out there, bro.
yeah.
But I don't know. I just the West is gonna be a bloodbath. The East, I gotta give it to.
parity.
Huh?
It should be good parity.
It should
in
be
the league this year.
This is
Yeah.
the best time of the year sports wise.
Yeah.
We got the baseball playoffs. I don't know if you watch any baseball playoffs. I still don't know when hockey starts and ends.
I think it's the same time as basketball.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's
and then we got football, college football, and now the NBA about to start. I don't watch any preseason NBA games though. I
Yeah,
don't
me
really
neither.
care that much.
Yes. I mean, because we got football.
Yeah, we got
And
football.
so I'm watching all the football.
Yeah, your Saints looked okay, man.
We did. Then Derek Truck got hurt, and Jameis had to go back in. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah. And then Truck tried to go play again. And he
Why you
was
call him
like,
Truck?
Derek Truck, because he, you know what I'm saying? He in the car, he jacked now. He's Derek Truck.
Oh, Derek
You know what I mean? Derek Truck.
Now y'all need to get your boy. What's the Swiss Army knife y'all got?
Taysom
Hill. Listen, just make him a running back. All right, just make the dude a running back.
Nah,
Like,
you know what I'm saying? You can't minimize what he could do out there, man. Like Taysom Hill could probably punt for us if we needed him to.
he can do everything.
Yeah.
I like Olave though for y'all.
Olave is looking like a superstar, man. I will hope that we can get that quarterback situation situated.
Yeah.
Because we probably have one of the best receiving cores in the
You got a good
NFL.
one.
Yeah, we got a pretty good. Y'all have a great receiving core as well.
Yeah, we're 4-0. We're just trying to figure it out.
Rolling through.
Yeah, I was trying to get Pops on here to talk about his Cowboys because this is a big week for them.
Yeah.
They got the 49ers in the Saturday night game.
Yeah, it's time to prove
So
it.
they can either step up and do well, but the 49ers have put them out of playoffs the last 2 years.
49ers are
They're
mean.
They're mean.
Yeah,
They're-
Christian McCaffrey, man. Woo.
Yeah, all you can hope is that Brock Purdy remembers he's Brock Purdy and turns back into Mr. Irrelevant. That's all we can hope for.
I don't know, man. Like they're rolling. They're tough to stop. So
Yeah, they are. But you know, basketball, man, I'm just happy it's coming back. You know, NFL wise, I'm cool. Your Buckeyes are 10-7, bro. They'll be all right. It's early in the game. They'll be okay.
Yeah. I'm sure we probably back now because I ain't received no more phone calls. So that lets me know that things are looking, you know, man, looking better.
So we got some music to talk about, bro. So Meek and Ross released a track, Shaq and Kobe.
Yep.
They got an album coming out, supposedly. Meek watches the pod. He heard me. He heard our pleas. As far as I don't want to see no more singy Meek, like that was not an era that I wanted from. That was a nasty time. You know what I forgot about? It was what was it? It was a I was listening to something the other day, and it was a Fabulous song came on. It was like a cold summer, and Fabulous was singing the hook. I'm like, man, this was a nasty time where everybody thought they could sing,
brother.
Like
mid 2000s. Oh man, like listen, that was a rough time in music.
It was.
Yeah,
it really was. So I'm thankful that he watched the pod and Meek and heard us that we don't want him to sing anymore. Him and Ross, man, it was a layup for them, bro. And I'm happy they're back into it. Only thing I wanted, if I had to be a stickler, I wanted to see Wale do a pop in.
Nah.
Pause.
No.
No.
Last time you seen Wale, period?
It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a very long time.
Wale gave it up, man.
No, he didn't.
I think he got a job.
You know,
brother.
I think about that from time to time.
I'm not mad at that.
Not get a job. No.
I think he got a job.
I think about it from time to time. Like,
would that be so wrong?
Yes.
If Wale got a job?
Yes, because he can't go.
That?
Because he's Wale. He's an artist. He can't go back and get a great.
I mean, it don't really mean
When you say job, what do you mean?
Huh?
Like, what kind of job? Like, you mean like Trader Joe's? Like, what are we talking about?
I'm not trying to disrespect him like that. I'm just saying, like, he got, you know what I'm saying, something else going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? He went and got a,
but you said a job, Kev.
Yeah, he got a job. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he worked 9 to 5. Like,
you talking about, like, he engineering with me and you? Like, what are you talking about job?
Maybe, man. Like, maybe he went and got a job, or maybe he does something in music that's not being the artist. Maybe, you know what I'm saying?
No, Kev.
I feel like he's got a job.
I do wonder about when artists are, like, out of the way. Because you got to think they're still making music. If you could search for, like, Daniel Caesar, for instance. Like, he was like, Mans was just gone.
Yeah.
But he's probably still making music, but we don't hear it
he's still
anymore.
Performing and everything.
So I'm sure he's still making music.
But
so
that's not the case for Wale, though. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean? He's probably making albums.
Nah.
Music done changed.
Yeah, I'll say I think like the Rat Pack from the 2010s or whatever, like that generation of rappers. Cole, Kendrick, and Drake, they've already cemented themselves as like, okay, they're the ones, they're the guys. That's the cream of the crop. Mm-hmm. But guys who like kind of, I don't want to say on the fringe, like they were kind of like the B tier, or you know what I'm saying? So Kendrick, Cole, and Drake, they're elite. So A tier rappers would have been, who was a guy? I mean, I guess I would say like Big Sean, Wale. I'll give him as like Kid Cudi. Like they were very popular for that time. They didn't ascend to the next level, but they were very popular.
Wiz Khalifa,
yeah, those were the A tier rappers at that time. I mean, I don't. For the sake of argument, we'll leave Wale there. Wale might have been B. Wale might have been B. I don't think. But then I feel like he was even with Big Sean. So whatever, we'll leave him there.
Okay.
Those rappers all hung it up, man.
Yeah.
Like, when last time you heard a verse from Big Sean?
Well, he's having babies, man. He's having kids and like doing other things.
They ain't stopped nobody else, man.
True.
Adonis is out here drawing pictures of goats, saying that's Drake, man. Like, what Big Sean kids doing?
I don't know. I mean,
not that.
Yeah,
even his kids know that's a lie.
I gotta think the record business, either they made a lot of money and they can afford not to make any more music, and artistically they just aren't in a space to make it, or
so why would it be egregious that Wale got a job?
I don't know. I just can't see why. He had too many tattoos. Like, what is he gonna do?
That's fine, man. It's 2023, man.
True. I'm just saying. I'm like, all right, maybe
he could do something in the record industry, maybe the film industry, maybe wrestling. Maybe he's a storyline writer for wrestling. He loved wrestling.
Yeah, but I don't mean he want to go be a wrestler.
Not maybe he writing the storylines for wrestling.
So you.
I think Wale got a whole hunkered down job. I'm talking about.
Well, I'll tell you why.
Man's got PTO.
He won't. He trying to accrue PTO? No, I don't know. I don't know what Wale is doing. He's not making music. To your point.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I don't know. And Ross seems like a pretty cool cat, man. Meek came back around.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, for sure.
But who's the Shaq? Who's the Kobe in that? If it's Shaq and Kobe, who's Shaq and Kobe?
Ross is Shaq.
Okay, Ross is Shaq. That's what I thought. Okay.
But honestly, like, neither of them is either.
Yeah, true.
Like,
Shaq and Kobe was
They're more like Kid and Play. You know what I mean? Like, Shaq and Kobe. But, I mean, it sound good. You know what I mean?
What duo could they be?
Kid and play. Yeah.
What basketball duo could they be?
I don't know, man. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, when you think of a basketball duo, man, you only really think of like the greats.
The
like,
greats,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? Like,
So I get what they're aiming for.
not
So
like Iverson and Eric Snow or nothing. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Iverson and Dikembe?
because then it's disrespect. Because Iverson is a legend. Dikembe is a legend, but not as legendary.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So
Kyrie and KD?
Nah. Yeah. Well, yeah, actually, I guess that kind of works out a little bit better. That does work out a little bit better.
Hold on, man. Go back to basketball. You don't think KD looks weird in that Suns uniform? That don't look weird to you?
Nah.
Okay.
Look good on him, man.
All right, okay.
I mean,
We'll see what they do.
Yeah.
More importantly, though, the Kanye documentary came out, right?
Oh,
I hate all these clips that are coming out about it because this is what 2018.
It is 2018.
So I feel like it's PTSD. We're getting back all the classic Kanye rants, even more now, where he called Cardi B an industry plant, which I actually don't disagree with him on.
You know what? I hear you. And I understood the point that he was making too, because he wasn't faulting Cardi. He was basically just saying like she got the push because they needed to get Nicki Minaj out of the way, so they really pushed. So it wasn't a slight, but you also have to,
which I'm okay with.
Yeah, but listen, here's the other side of that though too. If you have to also look at the context of the conversation, because he was also saying that Corey Gamble is an FBI informant.
Yeah.
And he's a CIA agent or a CIA plant. So, like, Kanye was not in the greatest of mental health space.
No, exactly. That's why I didn't like all these clips.
Yeah, it was like...
That's why I did. Did you watch the documentary?
I watched a good amount of it. It was actually pretty good.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, one thing I will say is like, man, Kanye, it seemed like he's the person that like always got to get it off his chest. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it ain't no holding back. He always gonna get it off his chest.
It goes back to I told you before. He just needs an eye jammy, man.
When he snapped on that photographer for asking him to do like an Elvis pose, it's like, yo, listen, Kanye, you gotta also keep this in context. This person is not American. So like they're just thinking like a famous American icon or whatever. I mean, he snapped.
Yeah, I didn't see that part.
Oh yeah, he was like Elvis stole. Tell me I'm Ye. Why would I pose like Elvis? Elvis was a thief. Give me some African inspiration. Mind you, he was talking to a Chinese photographer. They're like, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. I'm so sorry.
Well, you learned today.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mind you, this whole time though, he continues to pose and take pictures. He was not deterred from what the mission was. So that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
But so Kanye.
Yeah, he wasn't. That's why I didn't watch it, because like I lived that already with those rants, man. I got kind of sick of it.
That was
bro.
pretty good though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I figured you'd watch it.
When he trashed the whole good music.
Oh yeah, when he said I'm disowning good. Well, I'm great.
Yeah,
and great is the opposite of good. I'm like, what's going on here?
It's like, what am I doing giving this song to Tiana?
I was like, well, you said Nas is rapping off beat.
Yeah, Nas, he rapping all off beat. And then don't want to shoot a video, then shoot a video. Don't tell me, what am I doing giving him this album? Why I get Pusha Daytona? I was like, no, that was like a good move. That was definitely a fantastic album. You could have done this.
Yeah.
You could have done it.
Right. That's one of the best rapping I've heard.
Basically, he was saying like, I should have kept these songs for me.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Now, Tiana Taylor, I'm with you.
Because, Tiana, I would have gave her nothing.
That album came and went. I forgot if she even had an album.
I forgot she even does music.
That is a fact.
Because she doesn't do music.
I forgot about she did music when she had that, you stupid. When she had that, those daggone Jordan 1s came out.
Oh, God, those were awful. We gotta, you know what I'm saying? We gotta start keeping it real with ourselves and with society. Like, yo, those shoes were bad.
Oh, yeah, they were awful.
I'm sure if you looked them up on StockX, they are tanking.
Oh, yeah.
Because they were god awful.
Bro, like, they made me look at her in a whole different light now. Like, she was always revered as the artistic one and everything.
Yeah, it's like, man, you got no style of taste. These are horrible.
You thought those were good? Yeah,
we're done. That is horrible.
You know what? Yeah, give Ye back his music.
Yeah, like
that's the way I feel.
Oh man, why did you even remind me of them?
I forgot, man.
Goodness gracious,
I forgot all about it.
Oh, that was a nasty shoe.
I'm telling you another thing I'm going to forget about, Kev.
What's that?
It's this Drake album.
Word.
I'm going to forget about it. All right. So I'm in a weird spot when it comes to Drake.
Okay.
Because before Drake came out, we heard him before. I would hit people to him. This guy's singing, he's rapping. This is great. This is good music, and it's something different. It's basically 808 and Heartbreaks on steroids. You know, he could rap. There were some bars in there. Like, I felt like he really cared about the rapping, whether or not they were ghostwriters or not. That was before we got to that point.
Yeah.
This is some of the worst rapping I've heard from him. And that's where it got me. Like, the production, you could tell the money's behind it. Production wise, the features. I never thought I'd listen to a Drake album and I would think the features were better than him. aside from 21 Savage. At this point, 21 Savage seems like he's being held hostage and they're making him rap. Because I don't know what that offering was he gave.
I thought Savage was all right on this.
No, I didn't like that song. I did not like his rapping on it. It was bad. But some of the Drake bars. It was one part that I started literally laughing that he said. It was something like you keep O's like donuts. And I just started cracking up like, what is this?
Yeah, there's holes or something in
there. Like
there's holes in something. I do remember.
It's some of the worst rapping I've heard in a long time, man. Like to the point where I think it's AI and they're trolling us all the way to the art. Like I understand why he needs to take a break. And I think that was his way of copping pleas and knowing, like, I know this wasn't really what. Because immediately when you come back and say, I'm bringing back the old Drake, right? To me, it takes me to a space like, okay, he's going back to rapping again, trying to recapture that feeling. And as much as I know that feeling can't be recaptured, you got to at least give me something better than this. And like, this just wasn't good music, man.
You don't think it'll grow on you?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
I don't. Right. Kev, I don't remember any song from it that I ever want to go back and listen to again. Oh, the best song on there?
Him and Cole.
Well, him and Cole is cool.
Crazy.
The one I liked the most was the Timestamp album.
Yeah. That was a good track. It was some stuff I could get jiggy with on the album or whatever. Listen, after long consideration, I was excited for this album. And I thought Drake was really just gonna go in, especially because I loved Her Loss.
Yeah,
I thought he was going crazy on Her Loss. That was some of his best work to date. Since you're reading this, or if you're reading this. What I realized listening to this album is that, and I mean, this is gonna sound weird. I have no evidence to prove this.
Okay,
but just hearing the sound and the effort of this album, Drake might be bored and lonely.
I think so.
Like, it sounds like, you know what I'm saying? This was literally just, he was recording as a distraction. He was just, I mean, first of all, what the album is, 24 tracks?
It's an hour and 7 minutes long.
Yeah, it's like 24 tracks, which we never get that much music from Drake typically.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And you know what I'm saying? It's fine. And like, I didn't hate anything on there. It wasn't anything I was like, oh man, this is just terrible. But Drake just sounded like he was just on cruise control.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it sounded like he was on tour, and this was just how he was kind of filling the time on tour. He wasn't putting a whole lot of effort into it, man. It was just kind of free flowing or whatever.
Yeah.
So many features.
Oh, yeah.
He's got so many features on this thing because it's like, I think he needed other people to come in and fill the space and to give him inspiration and, you know what I'm saying, to kind of keep him going. But I didn't hear like a motivated or hungry Drake on this album. It's like, listen, this sounds like what he could do in his sleep, which is good. You know what I'm saying? Some good product came from it, but it didn't really it didn't push, man. It didn't have any, I don't want to say it didn't have impact because it's like, it's a Drake album.
It's a Drake album. It's going to have impact. Yeah.
But it didn't feel like he was really, it didn't feel like he was trying to move up to the next level or nothing like that. It sounded like, I'm the guy. I'm gonna be the guy. I can do what I want. This is what this album kind of sounded like. But so, I guess my barometer is gonna be kind of like, well, are people gonna still be talking about this in 2 weeks?
No. It makes me go back and appreciate Certified Lover Boy more because at least that one I could say there was some rapping.
Polished.
Huh?
It said it was polished.
Yeah, it was more polished. It was better music. It was a theme.
Yeah.
And I guess another thing too was like the hype behind it. Like, this is for the dogs. Okay, he's gonna be giving it up.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You know?
But it didn't really feel that way.
No, but he has a interlude about BBLs. Yeah. And like singing it.
But to me, that just sounds like, I'm just having a little bit of fun.
Like,
that sounds like tour life jokes.
Yes.
Yeah,
but he put it out on an album.
I think that's just how he felt. It was like, man, I'm on tour, man. I'm just having fun. Like this whole tour seemed like all the clips I've seen of him on tour were just him having a great time. Whether it was him with the bras getting thrown on stage, or bringing people out, or him joking on people, or giving out money and all this other stuff. That's what we always heard.
Yeah.
But like, I didn't really see anything from the performances.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Do we think anything about the announcement I was saying about him saying he's gonna take a break because for his health?
Honestly, I feel like it's probably about that time. Like Drake has been putting out, Drake has dropped 3 albums in the last year and a half?
He's gave us a lot of music.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like, and he just came off of a massive tour. It's like he probably should take a break. Go live some life a little bit, man.
Yeah.
Get outside of being in the Drake bubble, which I mean, that's gonna be tough to do no matter what. But
true.
Maybe just, you know what I mean? I don't know, do something different. Instead of just working so much. It kind of sounds like he's burning out.
It definitely sounds like he's burning out. Not
that he's burnt out, you know what I'm saying, talent-wise.
No,
it's just like musically, I don't know how inspired he is. He's he's on cruise control.
I'm all about taking chances in music. Like when I got to that Bad Bunny song, I never want to hear that song again in my life. You know, like, and I'm not a Bad Bunny fan. I've heard Bad Bunny songs where I can understand the energy and all that. But Drake, I just don't want to see that or hear that ever again. The Sexy Red song, I already told you how I feel about her.
That was actually a pretty funny song.
But yeah, it was a very funny song,
Yeah.
but I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
You know, like it ain't for me. And that's why I think maybe I'm at that point where just Drake's music's not for me anymore.
Wow, that hurts.
You know, and that hurts. You're right. It does hurt because I was the
hurts.
one who championed the singy Drake.
Yeah.
You know, but where he's at with it, I'll probably.
He's definitely one of the funniest people in rap.
Oh,
right
absolutely.
now.
And
He's
he
hilarious.
points it out himself, which makes him funny to me.
But like, it's not like dorky.
All right.
I had a conversation with my wife,
Okay.
right? And what made me even think about this was the Kanye doc, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
And there have been a lot of reports that Kanye is about to drop.
Mm-hmm.
With Drake putting out this project, if Kanye drops like really quickly,
Mm-hmm.
it's a good chance that Ye is gonna just absolutely dominate.
Really?
Yeah, like looking at that documentary and hearing the zone that Kanye was in and the music that he was making and what came from it, like kind of the rough ideas and stuff that never came out and stuff that did end up coming out too between like Donda and other people's projects and stuff like that. It was like, oh man, yeah, Kanye, he really had it. And then I heard a clip of a song him and Ty Dolla Sign got.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
And I was like, ooh,
That sounded good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Kanye has a good chance. I mean,
The fourth quarter is gonna be interesting
yeah.
because you got Kanye, you got rumored another Nas album coming, which I don't know. Yeah,
cares.
nobody cares, right? Yeah, I know. I didn't listen to the last one. And I like Nas too.
Yeah, fine.
Meek and Ross.
Yep.
There was something else that was coming out that I thought was gonna be pretty good too. I think SZA's coming too.
But SZA just dropped.
SZA
man.
just
We're not-
dropped.
Yeah.
Who's coming out, bro? Cole.
Cole. Yeah, I can see Cole.
There's one
dropping.
Cole may be coming. But anyways, to your point about Kanye, I'm here for it.
Yeah, I think Kanye might drop something absolutely epic. Because I mean, Donda was great.
Donda was very good.
Yeah, Donda was fantastic.
Yeah.
And I mean,
So it'll just be him then.
exactly. It's like Drake will literally just be out the way. Because I don't think this album's gonna stick. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if this album sticks around.
No, it's not gonna stick around.
You know what I mean? It's like
No.
I think we'll listen to it for another week or two, and then it's like it might, you know what I mean, it'll be in rotation a little bit, but we'll move on. And that's not to say it's a bad album. We're gonna just be sitting there trashing it or never go back to it, but it's just gonna kind of be one of those it's around albums. You know what I'm saying? It's like what was Scorpion? You know what I'm saying? Do you ever like? I mean, if somebody threw a track on from Scorpion, you'd be like, "Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? I like this song."
This
Or, like,
album
yeah, this
makes me
cool.
appreciate Scorpion. It made
I can
me,
see that.
It makes me appreciate how Scorpion wasn't great, but like this is so bad.
But how often do you go back and listen to Scorpion?
I don't go back to
exactly. It's
Scorpion,
like I'll go back and listen to If You're Reading This, Take
Yeah.
Care. I don't really go back and
What was
listen
the-
to like Nothing Was the Same.
What was the playlist album you put out?
More Life. I'll go back and listen
Yeah,
to More
I
Life.
like More Life, yeah.
yeah. I'll listen to More Life or whatever. But it's like Scorpion. I don't really go back and listen to Certified Lover Boy.
Right.
But Scorpion is really kind of where I feel like it's that hole in the catalog where it's like that actually was a really good album. Nobody talks about it though.
Well, this
Like,
is now the new hole.
yeah,
this
and I
one
feel
here.
like this one kind of like Her Loss is one like I've been banging that since it came out. Like yo, Her Loss is an absolute fantastic album. I'll still listen to that over even the new album probably because I just really like it. Him and Savage had great chemistry and he was
Yeah.
giving it up. Like
Yeah.
he really sounded like you know.
Savage
what
was
I'm
trying
saying?
to get his green card on that one.
Yeah,
he was
and
or trying to
apparently
stay.
he got it.
He got it. He
Yeah,
rapped
apparently
enough. He got it,
Yeah,
and he
he got
definitely. I told you the offering he gave on his last album. He's being held hostage, man. Like,
That he was paying the debt?
Yeah, when he do a wellness check on Savage, bro. Like, it didn't sound like he wanted to be there. That rap it didn't sound like it.
Yeah, buddy. So
but I can see your point though.
I'm saying if Kanye dropped like next week. I mean, like I could really see the Drake album buzz.
He's been out the way too.
Yeah, exactly.
And we haven't seen besides the documentary. Like we didn't know besides his nefarious acts over in Paris.
Yeah.
We got kicked off the boat. You know, but besides that, we haven't seen him.
And the fact that they've just been talking about it, like you just hear the whispers, like Kanye's
Yeah,
working
yeah.
on music. Kanye's
Yeah.
working on music. I hear he's locked in, man. He did 5 songs this week. You know what I'm saying? Like he's locked in. It sounded great. And then I got that little clip, that little snippet or whatever.
Yeah.
And now this leaked footage.
Yeah.
It's like, ooh.
Yeah, I'm here for it. I always want more. Ye. He gave us the album, The Kids See Ghosts with him and Kid Cudi.
Yeah.
It was just kind of I ain't gonna say a throwaway, but that was a great album.
Yeah, it was a great album, man.
Nice
I mean,
little 30
like that
minutes.
whole little run. Now, apparently Kanye wasn't happy that he gave away those songs.
Yeah, true.
But you know, whatever. It's like, man, he had those 7-track run with all those artists, so it was great. But yeah, I could see Kanye coming with something prolific.
Okay, I'm picking up what you putting down. I'm here for it. I hope it works out that way because I saw that on the ledger as far as it may be coming out. Yeah. I hope it's true.
Ooh, I thought Kanye was gonna try to drop and compete with Drake, which I was like, oh man, that might be kind of tough.
Yeah, I don't think he should do that.
But like, man, he dropping like a week or two, man. Especially maybe Drake is trying to you know what I'm saying, lure him out.
Yeah.
But with the whole like, I'm gonna step away for a while, I'm not gonna do music for a year or so.
And then come on another album.
And then then he actually untucks the heat.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we sound like Drake stands at that point. Thinking we're not
calculated.
Yeah, he is calculated.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He say what he say? He goes so quiet you won't even think we beefing.
I don't know. I don't want to hear Drake rap right now. I'm off it, bro. Like it was bad. The album was just donuts, like hoes like donuts. I can't get off of that. I can't.
Yeah. You know what we really need, man? We need a new Hove album.
We do. Hove is too happy. Hove is too. He has nothing to talk about right now.
It's been a long time since 444.
It has, but he was going through stuff.
Well, we got the Jay Elect album too.
Yeah, true. Yeah. I'm still got smoke for Jay Elect for that. His debut album, he has Hove on it. Like that was unfair.
It's good.
Yeah,
it's good.
Very good.
Man, your group chats.
It's just nothing. Literally, everyone just picks the same time while we're recording to send messages. It's literally nothing.
I put all my group chats, man. I put all them joints on there. Put all them joints on silent, man.
Yeah.
We get there. Don't worry.
It's about the Buckeye game. Yeah. You got anything else, bro?
Man, I think that about do it.
Let's get out of here. But yo, people, this Nate here.
This Kev.
Yo, we are Games Music Life. This was the Games Music Life podcast, episode 314. Drink more water, people.
Peace.